Kelpieone here on Stainedglasscuts. In this video, I'll show you how to make a mobile I call the Donut Mobile. I stumbled onto this idea as a result of exploring firing single layers of glass in my video, Stained Glass Donut Shape, How to Make One. If you watched it, you may remember these yellow donuts. The skills you'll need to make the Donut Mobile are detailed in the Mobile Making Skills section of my YouTube homepage. The playlist is called the Donut Mobile Skills. The videos include how to cut a straight line, how to cut a circle, how to make a donut, fusing glass rings, how to drill a hole in glass, how to make a hanger, how to make loops for mobile arms, and how to make a chain for hanging. So let's start. With the help of my light box, I've determined the colors I want to use. So first, I'll cut 6 square pieces of glass using the Morton glass system. The first piece will be 5 by 5 inches. There's our first piece. My next piece will be purple, and it'll be 4 by 4. As will the green, blue, and red. And I'll finish up with a 3 by 3 piece of this amber. Okay, I've got all the pieces cut. Then I'll need 12 lengths of 3 32nd inch diameter solid brass rod, 8 3 inches long, 1 2 5/8 inches long, 1 2 3/4 inches long, 1 2 7/8 inches long, and 1 3 1/8 inches long. I'm cutting the last 3-inch piece. Next, I'll grind all of the ends of the rod smooth on my Diamond Pacific flat lap. Now I'll drill a 1-inch hole in the center of each of the pieces of glass. Now to rough out the donuts. Starting with the largest piece of glass, the sizes of the circles I'll be making are 4-inch, 3-inch, 2 3/4, 2 1/2, 2 1/4, and 2 inch. First, I'll center the hole on my Easy Cut circle cutter. And then I'll make my score. This is the 4-inch score. Let me add this so you can see the score better. Then I'll start by tapping around on each of the corners while applying pressure with my dowel. And I'll finish up by cutting some relief lines. Then taking my running pliers, you get a little pop here. And there we have our first donut. I'll clean up the edges on my flat lap. All the single layer pieces of rough donuts are cleaned up and in my Gen-Ken fiber kiln. The firing is done, and here are our donuts. I'll now mark where I want to drill holes in each. Taking my jig, which I've made from plumber's chain, I'll make my first mark. Once I have the first mark made, I'll center my ring on the concentric circles with the mark in line with one of the vertical lines. Once I have it centered, I'll take my jig and place it in line and make my second mark. And once these are in line, this will allow the mobile to hang vertically in alignment. So let's drill a hole. The holes are all done. Now for a solid brass hanger. Here's how I make one. First, I cut off the end of a 440 brass screw. Next, I thread on a solid brass nut. And place a small amount of crazy glue on the end of the threads. And then I spin the nut all the way down until the end is just protruding. Once the glue is set, I grind the end flat on my flat lap. Now I'll remove a link from my Campbell plumber's chain and spread it open with my 1/4-inch bolt. Then I'll straighten the piece with my flat pliers. Next, I'll cut a length of 3/32 shrink wrap tubing. This will go in the hole. We'll put the tubing in the hole and put the link on and insert our bolt. And once we have the bolt inserted, I'll place a screw on the other side. Take a small dab of crazy glue and apply it to the screw. And then using my nut driver, I'll tighten the screw down. Make sure the link is extended. And I'll tighten it down snugly. Once the glue is set, I'll take my piece of glass and clamp it gently in my vise. Take my pull saw and cut off the protruding screw. And then I'll take my file and just clean it up a little bit. And there we have it. We have it in place, ready to hang. The hangers are all done. Now to make the loops in the metal rods. All of the links will have a flat orientation except for the last 3-inch piece. This is so the resting state of the glass pieces will all be oriented in the same plane. Here's how I make loops. And there we have our final loop. We have all the pieces now, so let's put it together. And there we have it, all done. Let's get it outside. And there you have it, the Donut Mobile. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing. Cheers.